A wide corner lot, fresh grass, a gentle slope leading down to a line of old maple trees. The realtor called it a natural shortcut magnet, laughed about it, and I didn't think much of it at the time. I should have. Within the first week, I noticed footprints. At first, I assumed it was kids. Then tire tracks appeared, thin ones like golf carts. By the end of the month, a perfectly visible dirt trail had formed diagonally across my lawn, straight from the HOA to the clubhouse. They were cutting across my property. Yee! I put up a small sign, private property. Please keep off the lawn. It vanished within a day. Next, I installed decorative rope fencing. Someone untied it. Not cut. Untied. Like they were offended I even tried. That's when the notices started. First HOA letter. Please remove unauthorized obstacles interfering with community foot traffic. On my lawn, I replied politely, included a copy of my deed, and even highlighted the property lines. No response. Then the HOA president, Karen, with a capital K, knocked on my door. She smiled the kind of smile that never reaches the eyes. We've always used that path, she said. It's just easier for everyone. I just moved in, I replied. And it's my yard. She sighed dramatically. We'll have to discuss this. The next morning, my lawn looked worse than ever. Deep ruts. Mud? Someone had driven a maintenance cart straight through, clearly on purpose. I installed cameras. That's when I saw it clearly. HOA board members, residents, even the president herself, walking across my grass like it was a public sidewalk. One person actually rolled their eyes at the camera. The HOA sent another letter. This time, a fine. A failure to comply with community access expectations. That was the moment I stopped being polite. I didn't argue. I didn't complain. I didn't send another email. Instead, I planned. Because if they insisted on using my lawn as a shortcut, I'd make sure it was a shortcut they would never forget. The HOA assumed silence meant surrender. For 2 weeks, I did nothing. I waved. I smiled. I even mowed the lawn so it looked extra inviting. The dirt path remained, and foot traffic actually increased. Karen walked across it every single morning. That was important. Then, one weekend, I got to work. I checked local regulations carefully. No traps, no hazards, nothing illegal, everything perfectly allowed under property and landscaping codes. Step 1, I removed the dirt path, not by filling it in, by disguising it. I reseeded the entire lawn evenly, then installed a custom underground irrigation layout that only activated in one very specific diagonal strip. Step 2, signage. At the edge of the lawn, I placed a single professionally printed sign. A private property, no public access, automated landscaping and use, no threats. No warnings beyond that. Monday morning came. Karen crossed the lawn as usual. Halfway across, the sprinklers activated. Not a normal spray. A perfectly timed high-arc system designed for deep soil soaking. The kind landscapers used to soften compacted ground. She froze. Her shoes sank. The soil beneath the former dirt path, overused, compacted, now overwatered, turned instantly into soft mud. Not dangerous, not harmful. Just unforgettable. Behind her, 2 other HOA members stepped onto the lawn and stopped short. Karen tried to step back. One shoe came off. She shouted. Someone laughed. A phone came out. By the time she reached the sidewalk, her pants were splattered, her shoes ruined, and her dignity completely gone. The sprinklers shut off automatically. That afternoon, I received an emergency HOA email. Residents are advised not to cross private lawns due to active landscaping systems. No fine, no argument. The next day, the HOA installed a paved walkway on their own land leading properly to the clubhouse. Karen never crossed my lawn again. Neither did anyone else. A week later, a final letter arrived. A thank you for your cooperation in maintaining community harmony. Because sometimes the best revenge isn't loud. It's legal, it's quiet, and it's standing on your porch, coffee in hand, watching people finally learn where the line is. Right at the edge of your lawn. Seedling relieved if you want, I can also